Hola, mi amigos! Welcome back to the Mario Matter, your favorite Nintendo podcast, episode number 64. It's cool, right? It's like Super Mario 64, Nintendo 64, and now it's the Mario Matter, the podcast, episode 64. It's awesome, guys. We have a stacked show today in honor of this being the 64th episode of this podcast. We dive into cool news, we dive into Nintendo topics, and we have that for you today, guys. It is the weekend before Black Friday. If you don't want to save money, leave. Leave the show if you don't want to save money. We have so many good deals for you. I have rounded up all the best Nintendo Black Friday deals. It's awesome. Games are going on sale, consoles on sale. It's crazy, and even more accessories are on sale as well. We also have Super Mario RPG releasing just today, as of me recording this podcast, and I'm posting this podcast on the 18th of November, so it is one day ago Mario RPG released. I talk about my first impressions on the game. That should be awesome. We have tons of things releasing, and also I want to talk about what is a cozy game. We had an Indie World showcase air last week, and a cozy game. I want to have a little debate. So if you guys like my little fired up debates, we have one today, all right? If you thought that the podcast wasn't hot yet, we answer your questions at the end of all of that, your spicy questions that you have asked me at the end of all the good old Nintendo stuff. Without further ado, we have a spicy show today. Let's go ahead, let's get to the Nintendo news to start us off. However, if you don't want to see that, feel free to skip. There are timestamps in the podcast. Skip along if you'd like to whatever you want to hear. And with that said, let's actually go to the news. This is actually like one of our more stacked shows in a while. All right, guys, I want to talk to you here, okay? So, this is the segment. If you're new around here, this segment is called the Nintendo News Headlines segment, where we go through Nintendo news that has come out over the past week. Now, my last podcast show was recorded, and I couldn't get all the news for that week. I normally, record on Friday, get all the news from that same week, and tell you all now, right? Last show, I couldn't do that. So, I'm going to start grabbing news and reporting news to you from last Saturday, November 11th. So that is where our news is coming from today, and it'll go all the way up to this Friday, November 17th is where we're grabbing all of our news from today. So we got to start that Saturday, guys. That last Saturday, okay, that's like, the calm before the storm. This week we have Mario RPG releasing, and as you're hearing my voice, it has released. That Saturday's like, oh boy, it's, Mario RPG week. And guess what? The game leaked online. Okay, so our first topic is Super Mario RPG has leaked online. Now, I wouldn't encourage you, take part in this because one, that's actually illegal. And two, the game is actually officially out now. So, you don't have to pirate anything. It's officially out for $59.99. We actually gave away a copy just yesterday. I gave away the copy. I posted a giveaway on my YouTube community tab and on my Discord. Join my Discord in the description to never miss another giveaway. We give away tons of cool Switch games. I've only ever done 2, but I have plans to do many more Switch giveaways in the future. All right, so anyways, the game leaked online, and that's kind of a stinger, okay? Like, normally we see games leak online. If it's not like a super major game like Zelda or Mario Wonder, we normally see them leak maybe like the week that the game is launching. So if the game, releases Friday, we might see it leak like Tuesday. This was last Saturday. Somebody got their hands on this early and just dumped the game, and everyone can play it illegally. Please don't. I can't encourage that. On YouTube, I can't encourage that. Don't play the game illegally. Go and buy it on the eShop or at your local Target, okay? If you have a Target. If not, then, wherever else sells Switch games. But I thought it was interesting because games rarely ever leak that early. Once again, I will say Tears of the Kingdom had something like that where it leaked pretty early. But not normal games, I don't imagine that. I mean, Mario RPG is a big game, but I don't imagine that Mario RPG is going to sell, like, more than 10 mil. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's not like that crazy hyped up game, but it's still a big game either way. I'm excited for it, and we'll dive into my thoughts on it later on in the show. Feel free to skip if you would like. Now, there wasn't much news Sunday, so moving on to that Monday, we had some big news. Now, I actually want to confirm the date. That was for sure Monday, right? Oh, wait a minute. This might have been Tuesday. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, no, it was Monday. Oh, no. We're good, guys. We have our info right on the Mario Matter. It just, sounded weird. It didn't sound like it was on Monday, but yes, it was on Monday. We had the Nintendo Game Awards nominees announced, guys. So, if you don't know what this is, it's rather self-explanatory. There is a show held, I believe, every December called the Game Awards, where basically, you vote on games to win awards, and the games win awards, all right? So we have some Nintendo games that were actually nominated for some awards, and I will run through what they are. Now, when I name, so our first category is Game of the Year. I'm not going to name every single game that was, nominated for the category, just the Nintendo ones, because if I were to name all of them, I would be here for a solid while, okay? And I don't want to spend too much time on that part. And so, yeah, let's run through the Nintendo nominees for the Game Awards show. So, for the Game of the Year category, we have 2 Nintendo games that were nominated, and I have a strong feeling I know which one's going to win, if any of these 2. So, the 2 from Nintendo are Super Mario Bros. Wonder and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. As we thought, we for sure saw both of these games being in the Game of the Year, nominees, right? I am going to predict, I don't think Mario Wonder is going to win Game of the Year. I just don't. It's not, as in-depth of a game as Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is, and that's kind of what wins Game of the Year, It's not really going to be that kind of Mario Wonder thing. Now, would I care? Not really. If Mario Wonder did win, I'm not, upset. I'm that's so cool. But I do have a strong feeling that Tears of the Kingdom will actually win the Game of the Year. Now, for Best Game Direction, it's the exact same 2. Mario Wonder and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That one can be iffy. There are, of course, other nominees for, other game consoles and stuff. I'm just not going to name all of them because I'm going to be here for a while because we have tons of things to, discuss here. But out of those 2, Probably Zelda. Probably Zelda, right? Come on. A best adaptation, which means game to movie or game to, Netflix series. The Mario movie, I think, is probably going to win. The Mario movie is going to win. You know what? Fine. Let me read you all the nominees for best adaptation. Because tell me if you think any of the other ones are actually going to win. Let's see. Here we go. So we have Castlevania, Nocturne, is that how you say it? Gran Turismo, The Last of Us, the Mario movie, or Twisted Metal. I don't know if it's just me. I think Mario movie clears. I think Mario movie clears that. I don't know. Might just be me. In my defense, I haven't seen the other ones, but at the same time, I haven't heard of the other ones. So I think that Mario movie clears, okay? Come on. Then, Best Art Direction, Mario Wonder, Tears of the Kingdom. Art direction can be a bit, maybe, some more cookies for Mario Wonder, some more cookie points, brownie points. Sorry, that's the word that I was looking for, or the phrase I was looking for. Brownie points for Mario Wonder. They really changed the whole Mario look from, the 2D Mario Wii games to Mario Wonder. Looks quite different. Art direction, maybe. Best Action Adventure Game, Tears of the Kingdom has been nominated. Not Mario Wonder, because that is not really, well, it's, there's some action and there's some adventure, but, it just wasn't nominated. Tears of the Kingdom is there. Now, Best Family Game is actually 2 Nintendo games are here, and then 2 other Switch games are here. So 2 of these are not made by Nintendo, but I'll say them anyway because you probably know you probably know what the games are. So the first one is Disney Illusion Island. Once again, not made by Nintendo, but you probably heard of it, right? Pikmin 4, that one is made by Nintendo, obviously. Sonic Superstars, of course, Sega, and then Super Mario Bros. Wonder, made by Nintendo. Best Family Game. So, odds are something on the Switch is going to win that. If you're asking me, I don't really see Pikmin 4 as a family game. That just seems like the only multiplayer in Pikmin 4 is just the Dandori, right? I'm not missing anything, right? I don't imagine that wins Best Family Game with barely any multiplayer, as opposed to Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, you can play 4-player co-op, all on one couch. Like for the whole family. That's Best Family Game right there. Sonic Superstars I haven't played yet. I plan to soon. Yeah, assuming that's 4-player or like 2-player co-op, then cool. Disney Illusion Island, I believe is 4-player. So yeah, I mean they all make sense. It's just like I believe that Mario Wonder probably has the best family experience in my opinion. Now, guys, 2 more left. We have best sim/strategy game. These 3 nominees were all somewhat made by Nintendo. Some were co-developed by somebody else. So the first one here is Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. That one is, of course, made by WayForward and Nintendo, so it's still kind of a Nintendo title. We have Fire Emblem Engage, which is also made by Intelligent Systems and Nintendo. And we have Pikmin 4 again. Pikmin 4, I don't know. I don't know if Pikmin 4 truly wins an award here, like at the Game Awards at all. But it has a strong case against those other 2 games that I just named. What else is nominated for best sim/strategy game? So it's those 3, and Company of Heroes 3 and Cities Skylines 2. Yeah, you know what? Pikmin 4 might clear. Pikmin 4 might win a freaking award, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. Tune in. And then finally, best multiplayer game, not family game, but multiplayer game. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is nominated. That's the only one from Nintendo. What else is nominated? Let's see. I wasn't gonna name all the nominees, but sometimes you just want to know, and I want to know. Baldur's Gate, Diablo, Party Animals. Oh, that's a solid one. And Street Fighter. Yeah, I mean that's. I feel like that's a 5-way coin flip. I don't know, dude. I mean they're all decent, aren't they? All right, now that's it for the Game Awards. Nintendo nominees. Once they actually announce who wins the awards, we will, we'll discuss that on the show. But apart from that, that's all that we know right now. When it's like December 7th, right? When are the Game Awards? Yeah. December 7th this year. Tune in to the Game Awards. Now we have one more piece of news. One more piece of news for the 13th of November. We have a much smaller piece of news, an expensive piece of news, but one that you might want to hear about and one that I might take part in. We have a brand new Detective Pikachu plush available now at PokemonCenter.com. Is that the actual? Yes, that is the actual domain. PokemonCenter.com. We have a brand new, looking high quality. I mean, this thing looks high quality. Brand new Detective Pikachu plushie. Now, this is an 8" and 1/4 plush, or 8 1/4. How do you 8 inches and 1/4? Yeah, 8" 1/4 plush. Once again, looks nice and fluffy and high quality. However, it's listed for $25.99. I mean, that's a little expensive. No, I mean that's kind of pricey. That's just a little bit pricey. 25, bro. You can buy some of our Black Friday deal games that I'm going to talk about in like a few minutes for less than that. You can buy almost 2 copies of Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope for that amount of money, plus $4. I mean, that's just pricey. But you know what? I might just do it because I feel like a lot of people don't like Detective Pikachu, and I do, and I want that in my background. Like, bro, for those watching the video version, I was thinking like, what can I put in my background to represent Christmas? So not only am I wearing a Christmas sweatshirt, I bought a Squishmallow of a snowman. His name is Manny. That was the name on the tag. I assume like Snow Manny. So he's back there representing Christmas. But I mean, apart from that, like, do I want this Detective Pikachu plush? Probably. And it's not like an old one. It's called the Detective Pikachu Returns plush. So it's like a somewhat newer version, all right? So that's cool. I'll look into it. And if I do get it, which I might not. It's like 50-50. Then I'll let you know. But now, moving on to November 14th, guys. We had a big thing happen on the 14th of November. We had Nintendo showcase a bunch of indie games. So, An indie game is a video game made by a small team, normally an individual or a very, once again, small team. And Nintendo likes to highlight these games by doing a presentation similar to a direct called an Indie World, where it's about 20 minutes. They fly through, a bunch of games. You can normally hear interviews from the team that made it, and they talk about why it's special and things like that. So it's cool. This aired on the 14th of November, and this actually sparked conversation for myself. So I have a segment coming up later in the podcast called What is a Cozy Game? Because going into this indie world, everyone was like, cozy games, cozy games, cozy games. What is a cozy game? I'm talking about it later. If you like my fired up debates, we have one for you later, all right? So anyways, an indie world aired, and here's all the games that were announced, and I'll tell you which ones actually have me excited. Not many, okay? So, A Highland Song, Backpack Hero, Blade Chimera, is that how you say it? I don't know. Correct me, please. Braid Anniversary Edition, Core Keeper, Death Trick, Double Blind, Enjoy the Diner. That one sounds kind of fun. Heavenly Bodies, Howl, Moonstone Island, I heard was pretty good. On Your Tail, Outer Wilds, Pass Part Out 2, The Lost Artist, Planet of Lana, Shantae Advance, Risky Revolution, The Star Named Eos, and Urban Myth Dissolution Center. So that's all that was shown in the indie world. There are two that have me somewhat excited. Not excited as in counting down the days, but excited as in I might buy them. So the first one being Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds was a game that was shown off in the February Direct in 2021. It is just now making its way to the Switch, and our good friend, I say my good friend, but he has no clue who I am. Well, he might. He has liked some of my tweets before. Puro, the leaker on Twitter, who leaked so many things and has a perfect track record, this guy. He leaked Outer Wilds. Oh, Siri's talking to me. Siri, turn off. He leaked this game coming to the indie world. He tweeted, I think the day that the indie world was announced, so the 13th, he tweeted, "Yay, we can now finally roast marshmallows on the Switch." And people were guessing Outer Wilds, and yes, it actually was Outer Wilds. My computer back there is glitching. Okay, it's good. It actually was Outer Wilds. So that is coming to Switch. I'm relatively excited for that. That releases in December, I believe. And Pass Part Out 2, I'm also pretty excited for. For no reason. For no reason. I'm not vouching for that game. I've never played it. Not once. However, it looked freaking fun, and it looked like a game that I could maybe get into. So I will look into it. I'm not saying buy it right now. Never touched it before. But it looked kind of fun. So you know what? I'm going to look into that. But that was the indie world. And then also, on the 14th of November, not an indie game, a very high-quality game, has released for the Switch after being delayed and the long wait. Hogwarts Legacy for Nintendo Switch has released. That's pretty cool. That's major cool. So that game has been on Xbox and PlayStation, I believe, and I believe even PC for a while now, for months now. And I've heard about this game, and I haven't personally played it, but it seems very cool. Now, Hogwarts Legacy on Nintendo Switch. You must think, oh man, if it was running on Xbox and PS5 and PC, it must run great. How in the world do they plan on bringing that to the Switch? It'll look terrible. It'll run bad. I have not played it, but from the footage I have seen and from credible people that have talked about it, the Switch version is actually not terribly performing. It's actually not bad at all. It's not bad. It's really fine. I've seen gameplay, and to me, it looks fine. People that I've, heard talk about their experience playing it, it seems fine. It's good. So don't be scared of buying Hogwarts Legacy on Switch. However, if you have, a Steam Deck or Xbox or a PS5, you might rather get it on there just for the better performance and things like that, but don't be scared of buying it on Switch. It seems like it runs fine. And the standard version is $60, and the digital deluxe version is going to be a fat $70. My dogs are barking. Dude, they must love Hogwarts Legacy. As soon as I talked about the prices, my dogs began barking. I wonder if they don't want to pay that kind of price, because as soon as I said $59.99, they began barking. So maybe my dogs are not big fans of the Hogwarts Legacy price. We're going to talk until they quit barking. But yes, I mean, I think it's a fair price. They obviously don't like the price. I don't know what to do about that. They don't like it. I do. I think it's quite all right. Now, we move, guys, to November 15th. That was a Wednesday. What did you do on Wednesday? I don't know. Maybe you tweeted out, it's hump day, it's hump day. I don't know, like, it was hump day. Is hump day still a thing? Like, do people actually go around saying, oh, it's hump day? Like, I don't know. I think Wednesday is a fine day, but I don't go around saying, it's hump day, it's hump day. I don't know. Now, guys, on the 15th of November, we had not a lot of news, but some pretty cool news, all right? So, we have November 15th, we have Splatoon 3. Version 5.2.0 has released. Of course, there is a Splatfest going on right now as you're seeing this podcast. From Friday to, I believe, Sunday night, there's a Splatfest going on. Can we actually look at what the Splatfest is? Because honestly, I was on a trip when they announced it. I didn't get a good look at it. Splatfest, November, what's today, 17th. What is it? I didn't get a good look. Oh, here we go. Fist bump. Let's see. What exactly? Hold on. Load. Come on, page. Handshake versus fist bump versus hug. If you're asking me, if you want to be on the winning team, guys, I mean, hugs. Okay, so the question is, what's your go-to greeting? Handshake, fist bump, or hug? I mean, I'm a handshake guy. Like, that's how you first meet people. If you're homies, a fist bump or the dap is better. No one hugs when they see, like, girls might hug. Like, I don't hug my friends. I just don't. And that's not to say that it's not cool. It's that's not to say that it's not acceptable. I just don't find myself doing that. I don't know. So I'm more of like a handshake first time meeting, fist bump or the dap, once you're close with them. But I guess go-to greeting doesn't mean that, you're meeting them for the first time. So I'd say fist bump. I'm on Team Fist Bump, guys. Join Team Fist Bump if you actually want to win the Splatfest. Because, like, that's just the go-to way. It's a very known thing that the middle team, like, there's handshake, fist bump, and hug. The middle team, being fist bump, always wins the Splatfest. It's a known thing. It's not at all a known thing. Don't actually trust that. I don't know if that's even true. All right, now, what actually changed in the update? Of course, the Splatfest was added, and that's going on right now as you're hearing me. Ends Sunday the 19th. But we have, in that exact update, we have changes to amiibo. We have, of course, the Shiver, Fry, and Big Man amiibo have released. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it, later on in the show. We have those 3 amiibo released for Splatoon 3. Support has been added for all 3 of those, so once you buy them on release day, or, whenever you get them, they will actually work in the game. They won't just be like a big question mark, they will actually work. So we have that. We have the support added for the amiibo. We also have season and catalog changes. So we have the number of catalog points earned during the closeout bonus period has increased from 1.2x to 1.5x. And then the closeout bonus period runs from 1 week before the end of the season until the end of the season. So closeout bonus, I haven't played Splatoon 3 in a while. What is a closeout bonus? I don't know. But if you're even listening to this, you probably know, because you clicked on this segment for the Splatoon's news. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe you're just, driving home right now from work or driving to work and you have the podcast just on and you couldn't skip because you're in a car, or you just love the show and want to hear all of it. I don't know what a closeout bonus is, okay? Somebody inform me. My comment section is great. You guys always help me out. You're like, dude, Max, this is what this means, like, somebody please tell me what a closeout. I don't know what that is. Closeout bonus. Thank you in advance to whoever comments it. First one to comment it, I will try to heart your comment. Then changes to notifications. When you receive a notification that a room created with the Splatnet 3 room creation feature is joinable, it'll be displayed on the screen. Fancy! And then they also add a little note here. This update focuses on adding data for Deep Cut Amiibo. We plan on releasing the next update at the end of the current season. It will focus primarily on weapon balance adjustments and adding features for the new season starting in December. So, that's always awesome. You always want the brand new season. And it's not quite here yet, but it starts in December. That's very, very soon. So get excited for that, my friends. Now, guys, we have an interesting piece of news. And I found this out from GoNintendo.com, okay? November 16th was a Thursday. I saw this piece of news of a patent from the Pokemon Company, which, if you don't know, a patent is when a company files some paperwork that says, hey, no one can copy this. We own it. And the government's like, yeah, sure, you own it now. And so the Pokemon Company has filed a patent for what appears to be the next version of Pokemon Home. So we all know that the Switch 2, or whatever the next console is, will probably release next year in 2024. That is not confirmed, but that is good speculation. And it seems like either the Pokemon Company is working on a massive update to Pokemon Home, or they're working on the Switch 2 version of Pokemon Home. So, whatever the next way to transfer your Pokemon is to the next console, it appears that they might be working on that. So, we have a patent for a brand new Pokemon Home software kind of thing. I'll put it on screen. So, they're basically saying, hey, we want to own this kind of, software. And it looks just like Pokemon Home. This could probably mean that Pokemon Home is coming to the Switch 2, and that might also mean that the Switch 2 is actually not very far from happening if they're already making another Pokemon Home. Now, is this confirmed? No, this could simply be a Pokemon Home design that they have scrapped. This could mean nothing at all, but it's very cool to see that they are seemingly working on the next Pokemon Home or something. Bam. That's pretty cool. So, Pokemon Home, what would they even call the next one? Would it be like Pokemon? GoNintendo made the joke and said Pokemon Mansion. Pokemon Mansion is kind of cool. I'd say Pokemon Palace. You gotta have the alliteration there. Pokemon Palace is going to be the next Pokemon Home transferring system. That's cool. Now, guys, Thursday night, we got some cool news, and if you have been around this podcast, you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to take out my Nintendo Switch. Guess what I'm about to talk about now? You probably know. I only ever take out my Switch for some occasions. And that's when we have brand new Nintendo Switch Online icons. Wow, 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 wow. We have brand new Switch Online icons released. Wow, guys, could you see it coming? Wow, 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 wow. So, we have brand new icons released. If you head over to your Switch Online app on the Switch, and then head over to Missions and Rewards, you will actually see some brand new Super Mario RPG icons available for you to purchase with your Platinum points, and you can use them as your Switch profile icon. So, there are a bunch of different icons available right now. There are going to be 3 waves of brand new icons. So, Wave 1 is starting now. It goes from the 16th of November to November 23rd, and then Wave 2 is the 23rd to the 30th of November, and then Wave 3 is the 30th to December 7th. So, 3 waves. Right now, I have bought, most of the icons. I have so many of them. I didn't buy this Donkey Kong looking one. Let me actually do that now, because that one looks kind of cool. Is that Donkey Kong? I don't even know. I don't know all the Mario RPG characters, because I've not, played the whole game yet, so I don't know all of them. But I got most of the characters. I have not changed my icon to any of them yet, but I probably will soon. So if you're interested, go to, once again, the Switch Online app, go to Missions and Rewards, and you'll see it there. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? Oh, I lost it. What was I going to say? What was I gonna say? Oh. The icons themselves are 10 platinum points, and the frames and backgrounds to buy are 5 platinum points. So do that, and then in the same breath, the WarioWare icons have been updated as well. If you're in that app right now, click on the WarioWare section. There are brand new icons there. There's one of Wario picking his nose, and if you don't want that, then, I'm sorry. I just bought it, though. So, bam! New icons for your Switch Online profile, or just Switch profile, Switch Home profile. Do that. Go get those icons, and maybe, I don't know. Maybe you'll get I don't know. I was gonna say like candy from the Nintendo gods, but that doesn't make any sense. Maybe you'll get good luck. Let's say that. That's a nice thing to say. You might get good luck. Okay, so. Now, moving over to November 17th. The day is young. I'm recording this on the 17th, so not much news has released. Let's go ahead and check my Twitter just to make sure that no news has released. I will tell you a little fun fact, though, about, something that I did yesterday. I went ahead, and not to flex, okay, I just want to say it because it's, like, cool content that I might make. I actually went and purchased a Steam Deck OLED. Oh man, I'm going to the dark side, guy. I'm going to the dark side. I purchased a Steam Deck OLED because I don't own a Steam Deck, and I wanted to get in on the hype. And so when the Steam Deck OLED was announced, I was like, you know what, that's my calling. So, your boy is gonna be a Steam Deck owner, and I think it's nice. So I'm scrolling through right now. I don't see any other news that I haven't put on here. So yeah, if there's any breaking news, I'll make a little section right here. So cut to the breaking news. If you didn't hear anything, then there was no major breaking news that I didn't cover. So, the only way that I would add something there is if, Mario Movie 2 was announced and it was crazy, So otherwise, you probably didn't hear anything. Anyway, the 17th of November. All the news here, you probably already know, Mario RPG released. Now, what's kind of funny about Mario RPG is this game, at the time of recording, this is very much so subject to change. At the time of recording, it is an 83 out of 100 on Metacritic. Honestly, for as hyped of a game this sounds like it is, I thought it'd be higher. But hype and game performance and fun don't really equate to the same thing. Like hype was probably, a 95 out of 100, but the game is actually an 83 out of 100. Doesn't always equate there. But that is the score as of right now. However, that is only the press rating the game. So that's your IGN, your press outlets who are rating the game. The user ratings have not at all, sparked up yet. Those will not come in until tomorrow, Saturday. So if it's Saturday night for you, go ahead, check the reviews and see what it is, see what it's saying. You can write a review tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if it's after that, go ahead, check the reviews and see what it's at now, because it might just change a little bit. So 83 is what it's looking like, though. I mean, yeah, once again, I thought it'd be higher, but kudos. And then also, the Splatoon 3 amiibos have released. Those are the Big Man amiibo, the Shiver amiibo, and the Fry amiibo. Now, for those who watch my second channel, if you do not, the link is down below, the Max Corbett channel. I always make launch day videos where I open up games on launch day and just talk about how I'm excited for them, things like that. So, there is a Super Mario RPG launch day, a second channel video available now. You can go and check that out. It is available. And the Splatoon 3 amiibo launch day video will not be on launch day. I ordered the Splatoon 3 amiibo from Target, and they just shipped yesterday, meaning that I won't have them until next week. So that'll be a second channel video whenever I get them. So look forward to second channel content is what I'm saying. There's one right now as you're seeing this, and then the amiibo video will release next week. But yeah, second channel, MAX space CORBETT on YouTube. Check that out. Bam! Alright, so those release, and then I'm not going to make this next topic an entire segment of the show. I'm just going to spit bars, okay? So, we have so many good Nintendo Black Friday deals for you, okay? if you want to save money, don't skip, don't do anything. We have the Black Friday Roundup, and I didn't want to make it a whole segment because, it's not a very evergreen topic. In 2 weeks, all of what I'm about to tell you will be irrelevant. So maybe if you are watching like 2 weeks later this podcast, maybe you do want to skip because none of this applies anymore. This is all gone. But if you're watching this, before Black Friday, really, so before the 24th of November, this is all good information, okay? So here we go. If you want to save money, listen up. So we have Nintendo Switch deals for you. Let's begin with the consoles. Now, there are going to be 2 main console bundles that you want to have your eye on here. Now, there are some other ones like the Switch Lite Animal Crossing bundle. That's just kind of meh, and we already knew about that. So let's dive in here. We have a standard Nintendo Switch plus Mario Kart 8 Deluxe plus 3 months of Switch Online bundle for $300 at your local retailer. We have the same exact thing, but the OLED version for $350. And then we also have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Special OLED plus Smash Ultimate plus 3 months of Switch Online for $350. Now, that is all going to vary by region and retailer. So this is my advice. For everything on here, it varies by region. Like some region might not have this on sale, but they have this on sale. I would say if you're interested in anything, just Google search exactly what you're interested in and see what the prices are. Because most often they'll be on sale. Like they will find them. But if you're in Australia and I say this game is on sale and it might not be in Australia, but it is everywhere else, like I would say do research on whatever you're interested in. But for most regions, everything that I'm about to say applies. So, here we go. Here we go with the games. So, I believe this is actually every region, but I could be wrong. Nintendo is officially running a Black Friday sale for like their own games. So, they are allowing you to save $30 off on 4 games here. Up to $30 off. So, it might not be exactly 30, but up to $30 off on Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and Mario Strikers Battle League. So, all of those games you can save up to $30 on the Nintendo website and also some select retailers. We do not know what they are yet, but probably wherever those games are sold. So, like, I would assume that Target and Walmart and GameStop would have those deals apply, but that is unconfirmed. You can for sure get them, though, on the eShop for a discounted price. So yes, those 4 games you can find for a discount this upcoming week, yeah, or on Black Friday itself, whichever one you want to do. And then here's some other games that are on sale for the Switch. These vary. Some of these are available on the eShop right now, like on sale. Some of them though are not. So like for example, EA Sports FC 24 is on sale. If we search up this game on Amazon, on Target, on Best Buy, it's like $40 off. That's very cool, right? That is awesome. But if we search EA Sports FC Nintendo Switch, we will go to the Switch website. It is also $30 on the Switch eShop. But like for example, Mario plus Rabbids also on this list. Sparks of Hope is $15 right now. It's $15 at GameStop, $15 at Best Buy, $15 on Amazon, but not on the Switch eShop. So they vary. If you're interested, just search up the game and see what price looks best, okay? That's my advice to you, because it's different for everything. It's so different for every region and every store. It's so different. So search up the game and find the best price if you have any interest in things like that. So with those 2 games, we also have Disney Dreamlight Valley Ultimate Edition on sale. We do not know how much, but if we were to maybe have a small look, I won't find the price for every single one of them. I can't find the price for that, but it's on sale. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Lego Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, Sonic Superstars, No Man's Sky, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, Persona Collection, and Monster Hunter Rise plus Sunbreak Deluxe are all on sale at some stores. If you have any interest, Google the name and see what price looks best. Google will give you the best price result first thing. And then also, these titles will be on sale added to the entire, Black Friday sale on the 20th of November, okay? So they're not on sale yet, but they will be. Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Bayonetta 3, Red Dead Redemption, Fae Farm, and Metroid Prime Remastered. That's the money right there. Okay, if you don't have any of those games and you want them, I don't imagine that they'll be on crazy sale, but they'll be on sale regardless. So on the 20th or the 21st of November, start looking up those games. It's going to be big. And then also finally, or not finally, but almost finally, games on sale at Best Buy right now. So Best Buy, if you have one of those, is doing a gigantic sale right now for so many games and so many different gaming things. So I would recommend going to their actual site and browsing around. Because not just games are on sale, game accessories are on sale, game decorations are on sale, things like that. So here are some games that are on the Switch that are actually on sale right now. Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection, one of those, for $15, 15 that is. Atari 50 for $20, Borderlands 3 for $40, Crisis Core Final Fantasy Rebirth for $30, Cult of the Lamb $25, Dragon Quest Treasures $30, that's a steal. Immortals Phoenix Rising $15, Just Dance 2024 $30, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, as I said earlier, $15, that is insane for a great game. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 $40, Monopoly $15, NBA 2K24 Kobe Bryant Edition, which is like the special edition, $30, Rabbids Party of Legends $14, which I believe that it was originally 40 or 50, I think 50. Mario, sorry, not Mario. Super Bomberman R2 $20, and We Love Karamari Reroll Royal Reverie $20. Get them. These games are on sale. Search up the game and see what the best price is. And you know what? I'm gonna do it with you. Let's search Just Dance 2024. If you're out there and you want that game on sale, search it up here, right here. $30, $15, $40. Places have them on sale. Google gives you all the right prices. Just search the game and you'll find a deal. Hopefully. Finally, our final Switch sale is, guys, do me a favor. If you're in need of a micro SD card, do me a favor. Go to Amazon right now. Search Samsung or SanDisk micro SD card. Almost every single one is on sale for like 40, 30, like 45% off. Just please do some search. SanDisk. I just swore. I said SanDisk wrong, and I said Sand. I'm gonna bleep that. I have to bleep that out. That's actually bad. I said SanDisk wrong and said a swear word. All right, SanDisk, not SanDick. Okay, come on. Okay, SanDisk. Let's click on this SD card. This one right here. Here we go. SanDisk. Look at this. Hold on. That's not on sale? Hold on. Search Nintendo Switch micro SD card. Here we go. Here. SanDisk right here. What does it say? 60% off. This one right here, this 128 gigabyte SD card, 60% off. We have, let's see, the 64 gigabyte card is 19% off. We have the 256 gigabyte SD card, 37% off. Guys, you want to take part in these deals, okay? You want to take part. The 512 gigabyte SD card is $52.99, and it's 59% off. You want this. You need to go to Amazon and search micro SD card, because most of them are on sale. Bam. Now that is it for all of our Nintendo Black Friday deals, all right? Make sure to say SanDisk correctly, and don't forget the second S in SanDisk, because that's what I did. And I swore and I had to bleep it out. Anyways, that's that. We have our Black Friday deals. With that said, let's go ahead and move to our first segment of the podcast, or second, because that was a segment, second segment of the podcast, where we discuss the indie world, not the indie world, but some talk that was surrounding it. Cozy games. If you've heard this cozy game term, and you like my debates, this is for you. Guys, what is a cozy game? Let's go. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, so let's just start. This indie world gets announced. Okay, this Nintendo indie world gets announced. This is cool. Honestly, I wasn't very excited. I don't love indie games, or not indie games, but I have watched indie worlds and I just don't get excited. I like indie games. I shouldn't say that. That's kind of cool, but I never really find much oh my gosh, I'm excited from indie worlds. I just don't. So I didn't, live stream my reaction to it. But a lot of talk here was we're going to get some brand new cozy games. And I saw Twitter we got some cozy games from the indie world. And I want to be very respectful. I watch a lot of YouTubers that do cozy game stuff, right? I watch a lot of it. And I like a lot of it. And I play quote-unquote cozy games myself. And I want to be respectful. I don't know what a cozy game is. Guys, what is a cozy game? What is a cozy game? I Googled this. I Googled what is a cozy game. I found a Reddit thread on the cozy game subreddit where some people were asking, what do you define as a cozy game? Cozy gamers don't know what a cozy game is. What is a cozy game? What is that? What is that? Because I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. Last night I was waiting for Drake to drop music at 12 a.m. I was snuggled in bed playing Mario Strikers Battle League, slide tackling people, and losing the game terribly. I was cozy. I was in bed. Is that a cozy game? If I'm snuggled up with popcorn, pretzels, and, hot cocoa, and I'm playing Call of Duty taking heads off, is that cozy? What is a cozy game? I think cozy games are personal to the person who's playing it. If I'm truly cozy and relaxed, taking heads off in Call of Duty, is that cozy? Because it's pretty cozy to me. So that's why I don't know what a cozy game is. I don't know what that is. What is a cozy game? Bro, I can be cozy. I'm cozy now. I got a Snoopy sweatshirt on, Nike socks, and Gymshark shorts on right now. Calvin Klein underwear. I'm dang cozy. That was probably a TMI. I'm cozy. I'm cozy doing the podcast. I'm leaning back. I'm reclining. Ball Wars here. Squishmallow there. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. So when I hear this talk about cozy games, and I want to be respectful, guys, I'm sorry. I like cozy game YouTubers. I have them on in the background. I like some of them. So this is no disrespect. I just don't get it. I don't get the cozy game community. Not community. That's I'm gonna cancel now. The cozy game word, the phrase. I don't understand it. Someone help me. Now, I see a lot people define cozy games as games that they can relax to, right? Games that are chill, games that are mellow. That's probably what you're trying to say. You're looking at me through the screen saying, Max, it's games that are just chill. How hard is that to understand? And I get that. But then can we please rebrand that to chill games, not cozy games? Or relaxing games. Because relaxing games and cozy games, I feel, are very, very different. A relaxing game, Animal Crossing. Okay? Animal Crossing, you cannot make Animal Crossing a very violent or stressful game. Unless you create some crazy mini game, or if you're opening your gates and the game crashes 5 times. You might feel some stress, especially if you're live streaming it or something, Otherwise, that's a very relaxing game. That's a relaxing freaking game. Animal Crossing is relaxing. You can't make it very action-packed. You can in some circumstances if you play by your own rules, but generally, it's a relaxing game. A cozy game is apparently a game that you can wind down with. What if I wind down with Call of Duty? But if I went to somebody and said Call of Duty is a cozy game, they would say, no, it's not. So I don't know what it is. I wouldn't say that. Okay, Call of Duty is not a relaxing game, but it's my cozy game. is it's my cozy game. Okay? So I will snuggle up in bed with popcorn, pretzels, and hot cocoa and play Call of Duty. Cozy game. But that is not a relaxing game. You can get fired up taking heads off in Call of Duty. That's not a relaxing game. I guess maybe it could be. Maybe it could be. Maybe it can be, because like some people like get stressed out that way. But the general thing is it's not a, very relaxing game. But it could be my cozy game. It could be my comfort game. I don't know what to say. Cozy game is not the right term. I think we need to rebrand cozy games to relaxing games. Guys, please don't cancel me. It's just like, I just like been thinking about this, right? And I've seen some people, in the cozy game space, I won't name names, agree with me. Like, what is a cozy game? I don't know what this is. So, guys, I mean, I like cozy gamers. I might even be one myself. I don't want to be negative. Don't cancel me, please. I just don't know what that is. I don't know what a cozy game is, and I'm not sure that I ever will. Like Mario RPG. I'm talking about Mario RPG next in the podcast. That's my cozy game. I don't know. Don't cancel me. I just don't know what it is. Somebody, I would love, please comment down below what is a cozy game and help me understand. Like, please, respectfully, help me understand what is a cozy game, because I can't get it. And I'm very open to seeing what people describe cozy games as, because I'm very open to it being an actual thing, and I'm willing to totally take my L. I won't even argue with you. I just don't know what a cozy game is. I just don't know what that is, and I won't keep saying that. I'm gonna end the segment, but just please help me understand. I just don't know what that is. I don't know. Relaxing game. Animal Crossing, relaxing. Stardew Valley, relaxing. Call of Duty, cozy. I just don't know. I don't know, man. All right, that's it. Cozy games. Help me understand. With that said, let's go ahead and get to my first impressions on Super Mario RPG. The game just released. Very, very hyped up. It's all the craze. It's $60, so you might be on the fence. Like, do I buy it? Do I not buy it? I'm going to tell you my first impressions. And I can't say if you should or shouldn't buy it. Half the game could be broken for all I know. But my first impressions will tell you just enough to see if maybe it's a game for you. Let's go. All right, lasses, we have gathered here today to discuss the Nintendo game that probably has the most white in the box art. Yes, the background for the box art is white. Super Mario RPG. I have played about a good 2 hours of this game, all right? And I have some thoughts, okay? This is a game I wasn't expecting it to be like this. I didn't know what to expect. I haven't watched a trailer for the game in like 4 months. I mean, it's been a while, guys. It's been a little bit. And by 4 months, I mean like 2. So, let's start. Okay. Super Mario RPG. I'm going to get to the value right away. Should you buy this game? Let's start there. I will say, before I dive into the details of the game, should you buy this game? I would say, with 2 hours of gameplay, I would say yes. I would say yeah. Here's my only thing. I think this is a great game so far. It's great. I think it should be $50, not 60. I think it should be 50. They did 50 with WarioWare Move It. They did 50 with, Detective Pikachu Returns, right? I think this needs to be 50. I don't know that this is a $60 game. I haven't beaten it yet, but just so far. I mean, it's a fun game. I'll get into the details. No spoilers here. No spoilers at all here on the first impressions. I haven't even gotten to any spoilers yet. So basically, you're Mario. You're mini Mario, and you're traveling through the dang Mario world, and you have a team. Right now, it's just me and Mallow. Let's call him Mallow. Right now, it's just me and Mallow. You travel through. Your end goal is to save Peach, and you get into these turn-based battles with a bunch of enemies. So, for example, let's say that I run into a Goomba. We then have to fight. So it's me and Mallow. versus the Goomba, maybe like 2 other Goombas, maybe like 1 Goomba and 2 other different enemies. It's like that. And then you take turns punching each other. And I will say, turn-based combat can turn a lot of people off to certain games, and honestly, sometimes I don't love it very much, but I will say, with the Super Mario RPG turn-based combat, I didn't have a problem with it. I actually quite liked it, because with Pokemon, you can't always, like, defend yourself. Sometimes you're limited as to, like, what you can do, and, for example, Pokemon turn-based battles, but with Mario RPG, sure, it's turn-based, but you can do all sorts of attacks. You can do your main attack that you have. There's like some special abilities. There's items. There's cool things like that. So then you attack, and then they attack you. When they attack you, you're able to like block the attack by timing the A button perfectly when they hit you. Like there's a lot more to it than just hit A, watch the attack happen, and then let them hit you. No, you like actually have to like be attentive and like hit A at the right time to like do more damage. Also on offense, when you attack, you have to like hit A at the right time to do more damage to the enemy. And you want to beat all the enemies. And it's fun, man. I'm having a good time playing the turn-based combat for Mario RPG. I'm really liking it so far. And I will say the intro of the game, I'm not gonna spoil it. It felt weird. Like it's not your 2023 Nintendo game intro. It felt old. Like it felt very old. And that's kind of cool because like I don't really ever get much of a taste of like what old games were like. And the intro just felt old in the way that there wasn't a whole lot to it. I won't dive into it because I want you to see it for yourself. But it just felt like I didn't get as much context as I should have, like, or maybe there wasn't enough dialogue, because I got what I needed to know out of it. I got what I needed to know, but there wasn't a whole lot of dialogue. It was kind of like just see for yourself what happens. So the intro felt pretty old. I thought that was cool, but so far 2 hours and the story is very, very cool. I don't know how to describe where I'm at in the game, but it's fun. Like I have that feeling. This is how you know that a game is good. It's when you can log off the game and you can't wait to go back. There's a Splatfest tonight, so I might actually log back onto that if I do play any more Switch. But like, I cannot wait to go back and play some more Mario RPG. Once again, this is a first impressions, not a full game review, so I can't tell you the ins and outs. But should you buy it? Absolutely. $60 is a bit steep. It's a little bit steep. But I do want you to do your own research because I haven't gotten to the end of the game. Maybe it'll suck from here on out. But from what I've played, I think it's if you're just a Mario fan, this is fun. This is seriously fun. Cover art is a bit plain, so maybe it won't be like the greatest shelf piece of all time. However, Nintendo actually just released an alternative cover art that you can print at home if you do want to do that. Mario RPG is very much so good old fun times. That's my first impressions. I'm excited to defeat Bowser and save Princess Peach. This game is, according to howlongtobeat.com, is about 9 hours of gameplay there. So $60, 9 hours. I mean, there's worse deals probably out there. Like, what if it's $60 in like 4 hours? Like, there's got to be a very expensive game that is not very long. I'd say maybe one of the shorter $60 games. Either way. Sorry, I think I said 11 hours. 11 hours, 9 hours, same thing. Same thing. Buy the freaking game. I think it's fun. You will probably like it. Do your research, watch some trailers, and see if it is a game for you. Add it to that Christmas list if you're still making some Christmas lists. If you're still at that age, add it to the list, my friend. You might just get, blessed by Santa. Who knows? But with that said, I enjoy Super Mario RPG. Let me know how you're liking it so far if you are playing it. And with that, I will send you over to the next Answering Your Questions segment where we answer your questions. Yeah. All right. Let's send you over there. Now, my friends, it's time to answer your questions. You all have left me questions to answer on today's show. You have left me, you left me more than 10 questions, but we were answering 10 questions here, some from Discord, some from YouTube, and if you're like, wow, that's pretty cool, I want to ask a question, feel free. There are 2 ways to do this. One, there is a community post on my YouTube channel, posted every week, normally Wednesday, unless I forget, saying, hey, hope you're doing well. Podcast airs this Saturday. Ask away in the comments. And that's where, you can leave comments. Or what you can do is you can comment, or not comment, join my Discord server in the description down below. And you can actually, if you'd like, maybe join the Discord server and navigate to the Ask M Swizzle channel, the section of the Discord. And if you don't know how to get there, ask somebody in the Discord. They will get you there. You can navigate there and throw in a question in the chat, and I might just answer it. Now, I cannot get to all questions, but if you keep leaving a question and you're like, man, he will never get to my question. I keep asking, and he won't answer it. Feel free to become a channel member for as low as $1, $99 a month. Cancel anytime. You can ask a guaranteed question. At least one question that you leave is guaranteed, and I will answer it unless you ask something very personal, like, what color, what are your lucky socks? Like, I might not answer that, and I'm kidding. But, like, apart from very personal things, I will answer your question guaranteed, and we have just 3 of those today. I remember Abraham Belts. If you're watching this podcast, I felt really bad. Abraham is a member, and he left 2 or 1 question last time, and I didn't answer it because he left it after I finished recording. They didn't ask a question today. Abraham, if you're watching, leave questions in the comments, and I'll answer it, because I wanted to answer his question because I felt bad for last time. Comment questions, I'll answer them for you, all right? But he didn't leave a question here. So we have 3 member questions. Let me just confirm that. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead. Let's start. Ethan's Tech Room asks, as our first question, what needs to release with the supposed Switch 2? What needs to release? I assume that you're talking like what game needs to release, but you know what? Because you're a member, see guys, this is why you need to become a member. Because you're a member, I'll give you the super detailed answer. So, as for games, you need a Mario title. This console is already at somewhat of a risk of flopping. Being the codenamed Switch 2, you can assume this console will be very similar to a Switch 2. With that said, because it looks like the normal Switch, it has a somewhat slight chance of it flopping. You need to launch with a brand new, never seen before Mario game. The mistake with the Wii U, which flopped terribly, the Wii U launched with a Mario game, yeah, right, Mario Bros. U. However, it looked just like Mario Bros. Wii. Not everyone even knew it was a brand new game. So, if you launch with a brand new Mario game, brand new 3D Mario, you're in. Or Mario Kart 9. Mario Kart 9, making it crazy cool, can also be a great launch title, as Mario Kart 8 and Mario Karts in general tend to be one of the best-selling games on, these consoles. So, launch with Mario Kart or Mario 3D or something, And also, because I'm giving you a very detailed answer, you need to launch with some accessories, all right? Now, I say that, that's obvious, right? Obviously, you would want to do that. Here's the thing. When the Switch launched, you couldn't get accessories. You couldn't, it was a few month wait to get any sort of Switch accessories. You need to have those stocked, ready to go, and sell so many of them. I mean, so many. It was a long wait for any sort of Switch carrying cases or, things like that when the Switch first launched. So, have a bunch of those stocked. That needs to release with the Switch 2. And I guess you would also need, I say that you need a few special editions. You need at least 3 versions. That's my opinion. So the Switch kind of did that. They did the gray Joy-Cons and the red and blue Joy-Cons. I say add one more. Add one more. 3 different models. Same thing. Different, different colors or different bundles or something like that, I say that's how you do a Switch 2 launch, but that's just me. What do I know, Rad Ninja 569 asks, which do you like more? Powerade, Gatorade, both, or neither? I don't know. I'm out of questions. Hey, if you're ever out of questions, ask ChatGPT. I don't know. So I actually have a very good answer for this. I love both of them. But I can pick one, and here's why. I can pick one. So whenever I drink Powerade or Gatorade, I rarely ever drink the one that has like sugar in it. It's just not like phenomenal for you. I drink Powerade Zero and Gatorade Zero, so same thing, but no sugar in it, not 1 gram. And out of those two, I probably pick Powerade. I just feel like the only good Gatorade Zero flavors are the blue one and the lime green one. Those are the only 2 good ones. Powerade Zero, though? Well, in Gatorade's defense, the only good Powerade Zeros are the purple one and the orange one. Dude, I don't know. It's close. My family buys Powerades more than Gatorade Zeros, so I'm gonna say Gatorade. I'm gonna say Gatorade. Sorry, Powerade. I'm gonna say Powerade. We buy Powerades more than Gatorade, so I'm saying Powerade. Yeah, Powerade for sure. But Gatorade's awesome though. I'm not cramping on them. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie. As much as I don't want to sound like a 5-year-old here, Prime Hydration, like by Logan Paul and KSI, it's very good tasting. It's very, very good. And I do drink some of it like sometimes. It's just like more expensive, isn't it? So I don't really love that part. But Prime is pretty good, I think. I think it's good. Foster and Nava asks, what's your favorite genres of music? Also a channel member. Thank you so much. Rap and hip hop. No, I mean, here's the thing. So I like rap the most. Rap, Drake, Juice WRLD, Lil Uzi. I like rap. However, I can get into like some pop. I can tolerate like some Shawn Mendes or something like that. But like for the most part, it's rap. Is Shawn Mendes pop? What does he do? Pop. I feel like everything that isn't rap is pop. What is like? I can tolerate those songs. I can honestly tolerate Olivia Rodrigo. I can tolerate it. Like if someone's playing that in a car, I'm not gonna mind. So rap or pop, those are my 2 favorites. Bro, are there even more genres like than just those 2? What else is there? What else is there? What else? Hold on. Genres of music. I'm so stupid. Rock, country. Yeah, I'm stupid. Guys, don't even listen to me. Don't listen to me for anything. Of course, there's country, rock. Those are 2 obvious ones. I'm stupid. Country music, I don't mind, but I would never like put it on. I would never turn it on. No, never. But I don't mind it that much. But you won't catch me turning it on. No. Now, Salmon's Animations asks, when Nintendo is designing the next console, do you think that they will base the design off of the original Switch or create something new? I think that they'll base it off the Switch. Like, it'll kind of be like, okay, we have the Switch here. How can we make this different and better? So in that way, it'll be like based off the Switch, but it won't be exactly like the Switch. But it won't be totally new, like brand new. So to answer the question, I think that it'll be based off the Switch, but it'll still look very much so its own thing. It won't be a Switch Pro. It'll be a Switch 2. It'll be similar. It'll have, handheld and TV mode, but it'll just have this feature that sets it apart from everybody else. Whether that's the 2 screens being taken apart, whether that's, whatever it is. It's going to be new in its own way, but based off the Switch, design. And then Wiz the Monkey asks, which Nintendo franchise outside of Mario and Zelda would you like to see get adapted into a movie or TV show? So my answer is Animal Crossing. And you're going to say, well, Max, they already made an Animal Crossing anime movie in like 2006 or, whatever the year was. It was a Japanese translation. Well, they had an English version as well. I know. I watched it like 4 times. I need a brand new Animal Crossing movie. I think not only does it sell because they're all animals, like that'll sell to casuals, all these animals and stuff. It's just like, you can make a pretty good storyline. And I don't know what it would be, but I feel like an Animal Crossing movie can have a good storyline. Once again, I can't say what it is. I'm not good at that. But I could see myself enjoying another Animal Crossing movie. I watched the English translation of the Japanese movie, the anime movie. I liked it. I would have another one. Now, if not that, I would say maybe Punch Out. Like, bro, make a Punch Out movie just like how they make Creed. Like, bro, that's gas. Dude, make a Punch Out Creed movie. Or have Creed work on a Punch Out movie. Like, who makes that? Done. Punch Out or Animal Crossing. Give me that. And then speaking of Punch Out, Super Gamer 64, would you rather have a new Punch Out game or a remake of Punch Out Wii? I'd say a brand new Punch Out game. Because we already have Punch Out Wii. You can download like 4K textures. Like, we have that game and it's there. A remake would be nice. Punch Out Wii was perfect. I love that game. But if I could take a brand new one, never seen before Punch Out game, I would probably take that. Yes. Punch Out, I would take. Dude, they need to make Punch Out 99. That would be sick. I don't know how it would work. It's not super easy to do. It's kind of lengthy. Yeah, I don't know. Punch Out 99, but I want a brand new Punch Out game. I like the profile picture, by the way. Phoenix Smith, what would you rather come to Switch? Nintendo Land or Badge Arcade? Oh, snap. So, when I look at this, I feel... Hold on one second. I feel Badge Arcade. But Nintendo Land has more content. But you have to realize, like, we already have Nintendo Land on the Wii U. We have it on there, and there's nothing really wrong with it, and it runs great. What we don't have anymore is Badge Arcade. That shut down, I believe. But then it goes back to Nintendo Land being like, that's a fun little game. So you would pick that because it has more content in it. But here's my other counterpoint. If you log on to your Switch, I don't care what game you feel like playing, you're going to open up Badge Arcade first and just get your badge for the day. It's like a daily task. It's like when you're playing Animal Crossing and, your daily task is go get the fruit and sell it. It's daily little tasks. So for me personally, when I log on my Switch, I always, first thing, whenever there are new icons, I always go to the Switch Online icon shop and buy them, before I forget. And I feel like I would do the Badge Arcade thing as well when I first log on. Like, I would log on, get the icons, and then do my, badge spins for the day. And if you don't know what the Badge Arcade is, it's a 3DS software that you can log on, and you get 2 chances at these arcade machines that if you win the arcade machine, you can get badges to put on your 3DS home menu. Badge Arcade is such a very quick and simple daily fun thing. I would probably pick Badge Arcade because we already have Nintendo Land on the Wii U, and I have a Wii U, so it works out for me. Badge Arcade, I would take. Nilsen Pataket, I butchered that name. What do you think about Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 DLC? Yes, I have not spoken about this. I was on a trip when it released. I downloaded it on my trip and I played it. So I think it's cool. I mean, Funky Kong, Diddy Kong, Pauline, Peachette, how can you go wrong with any of the characters that were added? My only thing is, like, I don't have many thoughts on the DLC just because I play the courses and then I'm like, cool, what's next? Like, the courses are awesome. I have thoughts, like, I like the courses. I love how the Wii Rainbow Road still has the animations from the Wii, like, when you fall off and, like, the whole thing zooms out or whatever. I love that they kept those Wii details still in the Rainbow Road for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 6. I just feel like it's not a super, like, you can't, what do you say? Like, you can't enjoy that for more than like an hour. That's not true. I play the courses and then kind of like just go back to playing like Mario Wonder. Like it's just kind of like a small little burst of fun for me. It's like, yeah, I did it. Now let's go back to playing, whatever else I was playing, which, at the time was Mario Wonder. So I think it's probably the best wave yet. And I shouldn't say best wave yet. They're all done. It's probably the best wave, I'll say. But I don't know. I'm not like over the moon. I'm saying, that's kind of my thoughts. I'm not over the moon, but it's probably like if not the best one, then like the second best one. Whichever one Merry Mountain came with might be the best one. But it's one of the best. Cosmo asks, "What is your favorite place to play video games?" That's fun. Yeah. I have a go-to spot. This is where I played some Mario RPG. So this is my room in my house. I have a separate room with a TV, couch. It's cool. That's where I play all my Switch games. I just connect. I connect the Switch to the TV, and I play all my games there. It's a nice little room. There's windows. You can see outside and see all the trees shake. It's a nice little cozy room, and it's not very big either, which is nice. So cozy little room, cozy game room. It's cool. I play the games in there, and I've tweeted, like, if you see me, tweet, I'm playing this game, it's always in that room. It's the room where I do my skits in. It's the room that I find happiness in. That's cringe. That's cringe. But it's a room in my house that I play all my games on. It's cool. It's cool. And then finally, Scion asks, if you were stuck on a deserted island for the rest of your life with one video game, what would it be other than any Animal Crossing game? Also, love your content. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Man. So, no Animal Crossing. My dogs are barking. My dogs really want to answer this question. All right, so it's got to be a game that you can play over and over and over and over and over. Which is not going to be like a Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder actually has great, replayability, but it's not going to be that game that you can sink 200 hours in. I would probably say, if not Animal Crossing, because that would be my pick, I would say something similar to Animal Crossing. And that would probably have me say either Stardew Valley or like Harvest Moon Winds of Anthos. Something that you can play forever. Stardew Valley you can play not forever. Yes, forever, but it can get a little old after a while. All games can, but like, I feel like with Stardew, no, that can work. There's so much to do, and Stardew's packed. I'm saying Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley, honestly. Stardew Valley is my choice. But that is it for the podcast episode, the Mario Matter, episode 64. I thank you all so much for watching, listening, viewing, subscribing, clicking the links down below, subscribing to the second channel, the Clips channel, whatever you do. I appreciate your support so much. This podcast is powered by you. I do it for you. And thank you. Thank you also to our channel members who monetarily support the channel and in exchange get awesome perks. It's like a Patreon, but it's for YouTube. Channel member link is down below in the description. You can join there, get some very, very cool perks. I sent out a behind-the-scenes newsletter this month for the top-tier members. So, check it out. Maybe you'll want that. It's very cool. Now, with that said, I believe it is time to wrap up the podcast. I'm going to go play some more Mario RPG, and I'll see you all in the next one, next Saturday, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Bam. Salute. Adios.